All right, everybody, welcome back to Miss Azriel's Gaming. So I actually got through those mini games pretty easily. I think I only had to use like 10 coins once to buy myself a couple more turns. And then I ended up like screwing up and wasting my coins. And then I finally actually got through the level without having to use coins. So we went ahead and we got the new hack here available. And, we are going to jump back in here and see what Kira found us. So we have a new file. Okay, so it looks like a video, and it says, I have received a file from John the Ripper. So we were hacking the phone of Chester to see what we could get. So let's go ahead and watch it.
Hello, my name is Chester, and I love video games. Basically, that's all I do. Play video games. Fortnite, World of Warcraft, Call of Duty. I play everything. And that's why I'm the perfect person to join you guys. What do you say?
Okay, that was absolutely creepy. I don't like puppets, marionettes, anything like that, dummies. I don't like those things at all. Having an AI version of Chester, really don't like it. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to send it to the group. I know apparently Chester's a gamer. I don't know what this is going to do for us. Okay, so I found a really funny video. Apparently Chester is a hand puppet. Unfortunately, there's only a video of a doll, but not of the guy. So we'll send that. What kind of doll? Okay, and what does that have to do with the guy? The video is uploaded from his cell phone. Wait, I'll send it to you. You can all be as creeped out as I am. Is Chester perhaps just a little boy? I think he's more of a psychopath. Why would you think he's a little boy? Take a look at this fucked up doll. No child would play with it. At least no normal child. New fear is unlocked. Okay, now afraid of dolls too. Same here. Finn, that's just a guy controlling the doll. I mean, look, we're going to look brave in front of Finn. Finn's kind of been afraid of everything lately. So, look, it's just a guy controlling the doll. I know that, but it's still creepy. But I wouldn't touch the thing either, believe me. I think it sounds like Lauren's. I don't think so. Yeah, Vicky's even like, I don't think so. What do you say, Azriel? This could be Lawrence disguising his voice. I don't think he sounds like Lawrence at all. It's difficult to tell as he is disguising his voice. I mean, granted, it is difficult to tell. The person's obviously disguising their voice. I doubt they really sound like that. They're probably using like a voice changer. I don't think it's Lawrence though, at all. But yeah, he's disguising his voice. So, I mean, even if we were trying to compare it to somebody else, I don't think we would be able to figure it out. He can disguise his voice as much as he wants. I recognize him. Not so sure about that. Does Lawrence have a brother? You think his accomplice is his brother? Would be possible. If he has one. I was going to say, I'm kind of under the impression he's an only child, but I could be wrong. That would also explain why the voice sounds so similar. Okay, we'll have to check the detective agent. We'll have the detective agency check it out. If he has one, the detectives will find out anyway. Don't you think the detectives would have heard this when they found out about the adoption? Yeah, they probably would have known about it, especially if they're blood related. Now, it could be a sibling from the adoption, but I was just thinking the same thing. Maybe they know it, but didn't see it as relevant. I doubt that. I mean, they are detectives. They would go for any link that they come across. Azrael, just ask them if they know anything about it. There's no harm in asking. Okay, then I'll ask. Sure, maybe that will help us. I don't think it makes any difference, but I'll check. Okay, look, I'll ask. Just so you guys get off my back. Thank you. Okay, so Giannis, why does he never talk in the chat, but he's always messaging us? It's really weird. Honestly, that's so odd. Lawrence apparently sent us the email. Maybe. Then he disappeared and suddenly a guy called Chester showed up who likes to play with dolls. J.K. Knight? Maybe he's related to Lawrence. Shortly afterwards, Lawrence appeared at the place where Magali is trapped. At least I assume that is Lawrence. This is no coincidence. Really strange, I agree with you. Maybe all this has no connection at all. Look, it's strange, I'll give you that. I don't know how any of it's related just yet. Right? I don't know if Chester is Lauren's brother, but hopefully we'll find out. How would this guy have your number or know what's going on? He's a hacker. That's how. He has inside information that only we can know. Therefore, it would fit if Lawrence is behind the profile. Yeah, but it could be any one of us. Except for me. We all know it's not me. Or someone who gets their information through Lawrence. I've already thought about where he got my number from. That doesn't sound so unlikely. This is so confusing. I've already thought about where he got my number from. Does that mean that my character is sussing Lawrence or just from, like, the group? You know what? Let's go with that one. Let's see what we get from that. I've already thought about where he got my number from. Definitely not out of the blue. Just hope we'll find out who that is. And why he writes you such things. Somehow I can't really imagine that he really wants to warn you. Apparently he only wrote to you, which is weird too. Well, no, I thought he wrote to Stella. Since you're not from our circle of friends. Maybe he thinks I'm easier to influence. Maybe because I am unbiased and have an outside perspective. You're right, that doesn't make much sense. I don't know. I mean, maybe because I'm unbiased and have an outside perspective? I don't know. Maybe. Have you asked the detective agency yet? Perhaps they already have an answer to this. Regarding the brother, I mean. No, but I'll ask them now. Not yet because you wrote to me directly. I wanted to do that now. Look, I hadn't done it yet because you sent me a message. Oh man, and I'm distracting you. Oh, premium chat option. Don't worry, I'll get back to you as soon as I know more. No worries. If you want, we can keep chatting for a bit. I mean, I like Giannis, but honestly, I wish Merrick was a love interest. I like him a lot more. With pleasure. Tell me, do you have any pets? No, I don't. Yes, I have a pet. I have a few. I do. I have a few. I have two doggos. I have Snowy and Nova. So I have a few. My little puppers. Are you the kind of person who has a whole zoo at home? No, I won't go that far, dude. I love animals, but not that much, okay? I only have one cat. It just wants to cuddle all day long. Oh, Giannis, it had to be a cat. I'm so allergic to cats. But I will make it work. I will make it work. So, now I won't keep you any longer. Well, that was a silly question just to ask me and then not say anything else. You can contact me again when you know more about the detective agency. All right. So, do you know if Lawrence has a brother? Does the name Chester mean anything to you? Does Lawrence have anyone in his family called Chester? I mean, granted, why does it have to be a brother? I mean, it could be any kind of family member. So I'm going to go with this one. Does he have anyone in his family called? It could be a cousin, for all we know. I can't tell you that at all. Maybe a brother? It's funny, we get to say brother anyway. I mean, I said in his family. Brothers are in the family. I wouldn't think it would change his answer. I don't know anything about a brother, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have one. Why do you ask? Has something happened? Let me explain. A certain Chester wrote to me to warn me. When we searched the internet for him, we noticed in a video that his voice sounds similar to that of Lauren's. I didn't notice that. There was only one person in the group who's thought that. Okay, that's odd. Also, that he reports when Lawrence has disappeared. We haven't been able to track down his whereabouts yet, but we're working on it. I mean, maybe he has a split personality and he doesn't know about Chester. It's probably not the first time he's hidden. Okay, we probably know where Lawrence is. Lawrence is apparently in the building with Magali. Maybe we know where Magali and Lawrence is. Okay, so Lawrence is apparently in the building with Magali. I still think he was kidnapped. Okay, how do you know that? Why are we always the last to know something like this? Magali suddenly heard his voice outside the room she's trapped in. And when we looked at the map of Vicky's mother, we noticed a building that would fit the bill. Sandro and Merrick are already on their way. I mean, I still think we should have called the two of them and told them as well, but so typical. You are like children. We can't take our eyes off you for a second. Hey, don't include me in this. Instead of informing us, you go off on your own again. In a moment, you'll tell us to save them. Yeah, so maybe you should just head there. Feels like deja vu. Do you want to tell me where they are, or should we find out again when it's too late? They're on their way to an abandoned building right next to the cookie factory, Weber and Sons. Wait, I'll send you the map, only when it's too late. We should probably say on their way to abandoned building right next to the cookie factory, Weber and Sons. I know the building. Then let's go there right now. Honestly, I've never seen a bunch like you. He's right, and we've already experienced a lot. We'll let you know when we get there. Before I forget, Marie will try to do a background check on Chester in the car. Maybe we can find out something about him. All right, so we're probably going over to the main chat. Yep. Okay, I spoke to the detective agency, but the name Chester means nothing to them. The detective agency has not yet found out about a possible brother. So far, there's no indication of a brother, but the detective agency is working on it. Yeah, because Marie's going to look into it, so... At least that's something. So let's wait until they find something. Did they say anything else? I told them that we might know where Magali and Lawrence are. They were angry when they found out where Sandro and Merrick were going. Unfortunately, they didn't know anything else. Look, they were angry when they found out where they were going. And they're heading there now. So. Oh, shit. But why did you tell them that, too? It was clear that they were mad at us already. Yeah, okay, so I don't tell them and we lose our friends. You're stupid. Stop talking to me, okay? Can I block her? I want to block. If they asked questions about Chester, then it's obvious that Azrael told them that. Or would a lie have been better? Sometimes lying is better. No, it's not. Not when your friends' lives are in danger. Good to know. Oh, dude, Alessio, you're in the doghouse again. Guess who just wrote to me? Are you trying to distract me now? No, I'm serious. Lawrence, Chester, the clown, no idea. Chester? I can't see Lawrence getting in touch with Alessio because he was the one that jumped down Lauren's neck. Nope, not him. Who was it then? Sandra. Wait, was that the woman that was dating that guy? Does she want to date after all? She was dating Anton, wasn't she? No, but she has noticed that Anton is at large again. And now she's afraid, yes, because he didn't do anything, and what else? Okay, what else? Did she say anything? She said she had a hunch who was behind it. She's nuts. You realize that, don't you? Sure, but we can still listen to what she has to say. I agree. Then ask her who she thinks is behind it. Now she suddenly wants to talk to my supervisor. Oh yeah, didn't they pretend to be cops? I'll be the supervisor. Apparently, it's that important that she wants to talk to my supervisor directly. Azrael, can you write her as a supervisor? Yes, I can do that. Can't someone else do this? What should I say to her? Okay, look, I'll do it. I do everything else around here. Okay, very good. Then I'll send you her contact. Okay, so we're going to add Sandra. Okay, so when you're going to wake up, they're going to poison us all with chemtrails. Okay, so let's check out Sandra. Oh, that's a cute outfit. I like it. Cute dress. I think we're in London. That's a cute dress, too. Very fashionable. Okay, hello, Miss Ludwig. My colleague has informed me that you would like to speak to me. Miss Ludwig, you wanted to talk to me. This is Mr. Caruso's supervisor. How can I help you? I don't. That seems kind of weird to say. Why don't I just say, I don't know. Let's go with hello, Miss Ludwig. My colleague has informed me that you would like to speak to me. Thank you for taking the time to help me. Has Mr. Caruso already told you what this is about? No, he has not. Yes, he briefly informed me it's about your ex-husband, correct? Exactly. Or rather, about the plots that are being hatched. I'll just tell you freely what I think, okay? Yes, please. As you probably noticed, Anton was released. I'm sure that was a mistake. At first, it may seem as if he's innocent, but I think there is more to it than that. You have to believe me. Something like that has even happened in other countries. Okay, what do you mean by something like that? In which countries? Please explain to me what you mean exactly. Something big is going on. A conspiracy. Far too many are in cahoots with them. Who's them? Even writing with you is dangerous for me. That's why I hope I can trust you. Is this another cult? Of course you can. I uphold the law and always act righteously. You can trust me. I promise you that. So who's them? Let's get into this. This is not a given, as this matter comes from a higher level. This may sound crazy at first, but the government is in on it. They're working on a secret project. Oh, come on, lady. Really? I only overheard this during a phone call from Anton. He's part of it. What? What did you overhear, and what exactly is he part of? What have you heard about this secret project? Okay, so what have you heard about this secret project? It involves clowns. My ex only ever kidnapped women, and not without reason. They want to turn the women of this world into slaves. Oh my God. We're supposed to do the men's work like robots. As women are becoming more and more emancipated these days, they want to silence. Oh my God. Lady, are you for real? They want to brainwash and control us. Okay, you know what? I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're nuttier than a squirrel turd. I don't... What in the hell are you talking about? I mean, come on. Don't you think that's a bit far-fetched? The theory is a bit wild, don't you agree? Damn, you need police protection. Look, the theory's a bit wild, don't you agree? You're wasting my time here. Not at all. We must prevent more women from being enslaved. They're responsible, those responsible must be stopped. We can't let them succeed. For many men, women belong in the kitchen or just as an object of their lust. But we are more than that. We are not worth less than the world of men. I'll see what I can do. I completely agree with you. Tell me, what have you been smoking? I mean, lady, really. I mean, I know there are some men that think that, but I would probably say the majority of men don't feel that way. And I don't think that has anything to do with what's going on. You know what? We'll just, I want to say, what have you been smoking? I'm not saying I agree because I do not. I'll be like, oh, look, I'll see what I can do. Thank you. Finally, someone who believes me. I didn't say that. I've been ridiculed so often, but I always knew that the truth would eventually come out. Thank you. Now, you know, how her husband acts kind of makes sense to me. It's good to talk to someone who's professional. No problem. I'm just making fun of you behind the text messages. Oh, Lawrence, what? Hey. What, did he get his profile back? He just took out the pictures? I know it's weird that I'm in this basement. Magali just told me you were discussing this. I would like to explain to you what happened. You don't need to explain anything to us. I'm interested in what you've got to say. I don't know if that makes a difference. Look, I want to know what you got to say. I'm more interested in what you have to say than Sandra. I really don't want to mess with you. It is important to me that you know the truth. Then you can still decide whether you believe me or not. I mean, in all honesty, this is what Lawrence probably should have done from the beginning and told us everything that was going on. Because it's like I've said from the beginning, I did sus Lawrence at first. But then I started to think, what if he knows what's going on? Something with the clowns. And then when it said that he went to clown school and he was part of a family, that owns Trinity Circus, even though he was on the side of the family whose name wasn't a part of the circus, the other part of the family was there, whether it's on dad's side or mom's side. So he obviously knows something that's going on here. Please tell Sandro to bring me back into the group. I'll let him know. Why don't you just tell me now? I don't think they want you back in the group. Look, I'll let him know. I can't guarantee anything, but, we'll try. Okay, thank you. Then I can tell you what happened. You can kick me out again if you don't like what I'm saying. Okay, I'll let the group know. I'll ask them what they think. Let's see if they accept you back into the group. Look, I'll let the group know. Okay, so Alessio messaged. What did she say? Do you think she opened up so quickly? Of course, she's pretty chatty. Azrael, tell us what you found out so far. Nothing but gibberish, something about a big conspiracy. She was talking about female slavery. What? Dude, I want to punch you in the face just for making me talk to her. How did she come up with this? She's crazy. I'm really glad to be a man. You probably mean a boy. What else did she say on the subject? She said the government wants to turn women into slaves. She said all women should be oppressed by men and only be allowed in the kitchen or as sex objects. Well, actually, she just said they shouldn't be. That's what she was saying that was happening. She said it's a huge government conspiracy against all women. What? She's lost it. Okay, that sounds really mad. What if they really want to enslave women? Oh my god, Stella. See, this is why I don't want you to talk. Then I'm fine. I don't think you need to worry about that. IDK at the moment, I'm considering everything. Don't you think there really might be some truth in it? I don't think so either. What she's saying is total bullshit. That lady is a nutcase. Delusional. Sounds like it. I hope you're right. Yes, don't worry. Has anyone heard of Sandro and Merrick? I think they mean, has anybody heard from? Because, I mean, we have heard of them. They've been in this chat for quite a while. So I think it's supposed to be, has anybody heard from them? Or what happened with Magali and Lawrence? No, but Lawrence has contacted me. I almost forgot Lawrence has contacted me. Lawrence has written to me that he wants to rejoin the group. What? Why? I'll write to him now and tell him to fuck off. Wait, Alessio. Ezreal, did he say what he wants? He wants to tell us what happened. He probably wants to convince us that he's not the perpetrator. Magali has told him that we are speculating about why he is in the cell right now. Look, he wants to tell us what happened. I realize that. He wants us to believe his lies. Maybe we should listen to him. What's the worst that can happen? I agree with Vicky. He doesn't want to tell me anything either. Only when everyone is listening. Are you crazy? We can really save ourselves the stupid conversation. I agree with Vicky and Magali. We should listen to what he has to say. I'm right there with Alessio. We could probably save ourselves the trouble. It's up to you to decide. I'll stay out of it. Look, I agree with Vicky and Magali. I think we should at least hear him out. Guys, don't be stupid. Alessio, chill out. The fact that we listen to something does not necessarily mean that we believe it. I wouldn't do it either. You just agree with everything Alessio says. Then look at it this way. As long as he's distracted by us, he can't do anything to Magali. That's a good point. And maybe that's enough time for the boys to get in there. Yes, please distract him. Okay, then someone should add him to the group. Good point. But it's also possible that he'll become suspicious. He's not stupid. Okay, then somebody add him to the group. All right, you could be right about the last part, or the last point. But I really have to restrain myself from writing anything nasty to him. Then how about you log offline for a while? I think only Sandro can bring him back into the group. He's driving. Wait, I'll call Merrick. He's sitting next to him. Okay, do that. Once he's back in the group, we have to act cool. Try to engage him in longer conversations right away. I can't wait to hear what he has to say. Perhaps we are accusing him wrongly. Look, we want to keep him talking if this is just a trick. That shouldn't be a problem. First, we'll let him tell us at length what happened, and then we'll try to ask questions. Sounds like a plan. Exactly. The longer we hold him off, the more time the others have. Okay, but we must also not suddenly pretend to believe him. We'll have to stay neutral, though. Let's That's how I see it too. But we must pretend to believe him. Look, I mean, that's how I see it too. The longer we keep him chatting, the more time that Sandra and Merrick will have. Good. Alessio, have you reached him? Yes, wait a sec. Just wanted to get back to you. I was just asking. He's getting Merrick's cell phone now. Huh? Why Merrick's cell phone? Oh, sorry, I meant Sandro's. I thought so. I was also confused for a moment. He can go and get his cell phone. It just won't do him any good. I figured he meant Sandro. I think he probably meant Merrick's getting Sandro's cell phone. Happens to the best of us, because... Okay, there, he's talking, but he's supposed to be driving, so you shouldn't be driving and texting. There, okay, that's what I thought. Yo, this is Merrick. Don't be surprised. I've grabbed Sandro's phone. That's what I was going to say. He probably meant Merrick's going to grab Sandro's cell phone, is what he was trying to say. If Lawrence should ask where we are, we're at home, of course. That's why I'll try to write from both phones. Okay, good idea. I was about to suggest the same. I don't think he would have noticed that you guys were missing. Okay, that's a good idea. But you'll have to sound like Sandro if you want to talk as him. We got to think of everything. I'll add him now. Okay, Lawrence has been added to the group. Thanks for bringing me back. I'm really relieved you're giving me the chance. Now, tell us everything. Everyone deserves a second chance. Let's not beat around the bush. Tell us what happened. Okay, look. Yeah. Tell us everything. Sure, I'll tell you. And don't leave anything out. Every detail could be important. No problem. All right, shoot. I know it's strange that I was the sender of the email. I can't explain it myself. But I can explain my disappearance to you, at least a little. Just a little. We can't wait. We'll go just a little. I mean, we need the full thing, dude. Wait, I'll explain. I was angry and left our group because you suspected me. Yeah, we knew that. That hurt me so much that I first needed some distance. But you can understand us too, right? Of course I understand you. But you must also understand that your statements have affected me because I am innocent. Things aren't looking good for you right now. I understand you too, of course. I wouldn't feel any differently. You have to be able to cope with this if all the evidence is against you. Look, I mean, I get it. I mean, I might have reacted the same way. I don't know. Just try to, keep it positive to keep him talking. Thank you. I'm really just a victim. After I left the group, I packed my things to go to my aunt's house. She found me a few years ago via a TV program. It was called Missing or something like that. Did you get in touch with your parents again too? That's creative names for such a program. It's amazing that you can find relatives through a program. Did you get in touch with your parents too? My parents are dead. Let's not talk about it, please. In any case, I was on my way to find my aunt. I was on my way to my aunt's and took the subway. There was really not much going on in my compartment. There was only one older lady and a guy in a hoodie apart from me. Unfortunately, I couldn't see the guy's face because he had his hood up. Then we drove through a tunnel and suddenly the lights went out. Okay, that's strange. This happened to me before. The lights come on again shortly afterwards. And what happened then? Unfortunately, that's all I remember. I only came to my senses again in the basement. Are you sure you're not making this up? Yes, I'm sure. I think the guy with the hood has been waiting for me. I mean, it could have been the old lady. You never know. But how is he supposed to know that you were going to take the subway? I don't know that. It sounds more like a fairy tale to me. So you were kidnapped too, and he happened to be on the train, right? I don't know. Let's keep him talking. So let's say, so you were kidnapped too. I mean, because that's what he's implying. That's what I'm trying to say. Bloody hell. Just like Magali. So he's got it in for all of us. Nice story, but I think that's quite a lot of coincidences at once. Sandro, do you believe me? Yes, I believe you. Really? Thanks. Or is that just to keep him talking? I thought you were all against me. We are not all against you. We just look at everything a little more skeptically. What makes you think that that's how it is? Look, I mean, we're not all against you. Okay, then I'm reassured. I thought you all hated me now. Oh, nonsense. You can't think like that. It's just a tense situation. Alessio, Sunita's private message. I hate him. That's what I would like to write to him. What a bastard. Hey, at least you're holding your tongue this time. Then do it. That would not be a good idea. That would probably get us nowhere. Look, that's not going to get us anywhere, dude, and you know it. You're probably right. I'll leave it. But it's hard for me to hold back, believe me. I wonder if you tell him to do it, if he actually will do it. Yes, I believe you. I know how you feel. I can understand, but he must not notice anything. I'm so angry. Oh, he's calling us.
Man, thanks for picking up. I'm telling you, I'm so pissed off right now. Honestly, I just want to smash his little face in. Lauren's right. So what are you going to do now, huh? What are you going to do now, you little asshole? Yeah, sorry for calling.
You called me to punch your pillow. Okay, just let me watch you punch you to pillow. Sorry. I'll try to calm down again. Okay, so I don't... Alessio's voice keeps changing. It sounded different earlier, like when he did, I think, what was it, a voice message a couple episodes back, and now it sounds different it sounded realistic this time, but I don't know. It just feels like it keeps changing. I get it, but thank you for reacting this way. Now I can understand Magali, and she's been in here for so long. You can say that again. Now we're in the same boat. Do you have any idea where the cellar could be? No, sorry. We have a guess where the cellar is. Do you? Let's go with do you. I don't want to give away that we might know how to get in there. No, unfortunately not. We have no clue yet either. Fuck. We must be able to get out of here somehow. If only we knew where you were. So we have no choice but to wait until you find us. Unfortunately, it looks like this. We'll get you out of there. Hang in there a little bit longer. Soon you'll be free again. Look. Unfortunately, it looks like that. Okay, but please keep us up to date. We will. Thanks, guys. I mean, the only problem is now that he's in there. Okay, so we got a new voice message from Sandro. The only problem is now with him in the group chat, we can't discuss things because if he is sus or he is working with who the perpetrator is, he can relay that info back. Maybe that's why he has to come back. Maybe that's why he's in there with Magali to get more information out of us because he cut off when we started to think things. But I don't know. We're just going to have to see. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen to the message.
Hey, can you please text Magali again and tell her not to let Lawrence get to her? It's best if she stays away from him and ignores him. She can't trust him. Otherwise, she's a goner.
Yes, I'll write her straight away. Why don't you send her the message yourself? I mean, he's driving. I believe Lawrence, and I don't think he is the perpetrator. Look, I'll write her straight away. I don't think she should just 100% trust him. She should be on her guard just in case. Okay, so he's recording another message.
Hey, can you text her again, please? She mustn't let Lawrence talk her into anything. The best thing she can do is stay away from him and ignore him. Please tell her that if she trusts him, she's lost.
It's basically what you just said in the last one. No problem with pleasure. It goes without saying. Okay, no problem. Great. Sandro's just given me his cell number. Then write to her now. As you know, better safe than sorry. Or it's giving me a cell phone. I said cell number. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so if Lawrence is really the victim after all, I will apologize to him. Okay, you're probably right about that, Merrick. All right, I'll do it. Like, you're probably right about that. Okay, I think that was a different voice actor for Sandro, too. Okay, so let's go ahead and message Magali. Hey, Magali, is Lawrence talking to you right now? If he is, what about? Magali, you must not trust Lawrence. Magali, let Lawrence believe that we trust him. Let's go with that one. But maybe I really do believe him. You can't do that. That would be a mistake. I believe him too, but we must remain skeptical. Oh, I guess I'll go with that one. I mean, I kind of believe him, but there's still that thing in the back of my head that says, you know, maybe it's not all what he's saying. I realize that. Did Alessio tell you to say that? He's been against Lawrence this whole time. No, Sandro told me. Okay, she's going to trust that a little bit more, probably. Oh, I see. I trust Sandro. But what does he want me to do? Let him think it's all good, but please don't trust him. You must not believe a word he says, but he must not realize that. Just be more skeptical, but he mustn't find out about it. Look, let him think it's all good, but don't trust him. Okay, I'll try not to let it show. I still form my own opinion, though. He's asking me if I've tried to open the door yet. What a stupid question. That was the first thing I tried. How stupid would that be for a kidnapper if I could just walk out of here again? Okay, could have been a trick. Imagine if he had simply forgotten to lock it. Yes, that would be pretty stupid. I mean, it could be a trick. Why is he asking you that? Because that'd be like the first thing that somebody would think of. Look, it could have been a trick. Not gonna lie. Sure. And he has his car parked in the front door with the keys in the ignition and the engine running. LOL. That would look more like a prank. My door is definitely locked. Oh, I thought they meant a trick for like Lauren's asking her that, but I think they meant like, oh, it could be a trick. The clown just didn't lock it. And these old solid steel doors, no idea what used to be stored in here. Maybe it's an electrical room. There are often things like that in old factories, perhaps ammunition. That's normal with old buildings. I mean, solid steel doors? I don't know. Ammunition seems a little far-fetched. Let's go with maybe it's electrical worm. There are often things like that in old factories. That's what I thought at first, but then there must be connections or cables somewhere. And that's not the case. It looks like an industrial cellar. Perhaps something important has been stored here. But it has not been used for a long time. There are cobwebs everywhere. Fortunately, I'm not afraid of spiders like Stella. Why doesn't it come as a surprise that Stella's afraid of spiders? Then the cellar would probably be hell for Stella. Who's afraid of spiders? I'm also afraid of spiders. Yeah, I don't like them. Then be glad you're not in here. Everything is crawling in here. The first thing I do when I get out of here is take a shower. And I'll need a good shrink once I'm out of here. Wait, Lawrence is calling me again. What is he saying? Remember, he must not know anything. It's best not to tell him that we're currently writing. Remember, he must not know anything. Was it like? Just remember, he can't know anything. Okay, so Vicky's messaged us. Now the conversation in the group has stopped. We should keep him busy, shouldn't we? I hope he won't come up with any silly ideas. Okay, then let's engage in another conversation in the group. He's talking to her right now. I can't imagine him doing anything to Magali. Yeah, he's talking to her right now. Not good. Do you know what about? She only said that he called for her. Fuck. I really need your opinion. Do you think Lawrence is behind this or not? No, I don't think he has anything to do with it. Yes, I think Lauren planned all this. Hard to say. Maybe these are all just coincidences. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know. I really don't know. And we're only in episode 2, so usually there's at least 5. So I have no clue. Sure, and every murderer accidentally slips his knife into the victim. I really think about this a lot. I can also imagine that he had something to do with it, but he wasn't the clown. Behind the makeup was another man. I mean, that's what I've kind of been thinking too, is he's not the clown, but he could be working with the clown. But he could have an accomplice. Or he's just a victim like Magali. Are you sure about this? Maybe he has the clown under control too. I mean, I don't know. He could just be a victim like Magali. I don't think he has the clown under control. I don't want to rule that out, although the evidence against him is overwhelming. He may also give the clown instructions, or he's getting some from him. That's what I feel it is. I feel the clown's controlling him. That would at least be logical. Have you heard from Merrick? How far away are they? Oh, premium chat option. They're still on their way. I don't know how long they'll take. He just wrote me something about Lauren's on Sandro's cell phone. Oh well. Fuck. I have just found an article about the factory. Excuse me. My mom apparently scanned it a long time ago. What does the article say? What's wrong? Don't tell me there's a problem. Like, what does it say? Wait, I'll send it to you. Okay, real news, Wheel of Time, oldest factory in the region and now in danger of collapse. What was once the pride of the local industries is now in danger to anyone who enters it. The Hartherz factory has long been a symbol of industrialization. Now it is in danger of collapse. Despite this, the owner has not responded to requests to demolish it. The Legion Company insists that it has its own plans for the building and will implement them soon. According to the press spokesman, this will mark the dawn of a new era. However, he did not reveal what their exact plans were. The police are warning, are warning people not to go near the building. Anyone who enters the site illegally will be fined $200. Okay, so she said parts of the building could collapse at any moment. I'll forward this directly to Merrick and Sandro. They should be really careful. And Magley is in the building all the time. It must be terrible enough for her as it is. At times like this, every minute feels like hours. It must be horrible. I know, if it's dark, you completely lose track of time as well. Unfortunately, we can't change it at the moment. Look, yeah, I know. It's gotta be awful. Poor thing. We'll have to get her out of there. I'm so scared for her. I know what this hideous clown is capable of. I experienced it firsthand. I still get goosebumps now when I think about it. Okay, how do you actually process everything that has happened? Me too, although I wasn't even there. You're a strong woman. I mean, you're a strong woman. You were able to function a lot better than Finn was when it all happened. Thank you. I don't think I could have managed it any other way. Good thing I'm not Finn. He already has trauma, even though the clown didn't even touch him. Yes, I know he's terrified of clowns, but you know, Finn is a tender soul. That's what I mean. I would be traumatized if I were you. That's why I'm all the more sorry for him that he had to experience something like that. Some people just have a softer disposition. Yes, I didn't mean to make fun of that at all. It may have come across a little wrong. Finn is simply our sweetie. And everyone is fine the way they are. Okay, so Magali is messaging us. Crap. Okay, why do our chats always have to start with something like that? What's going on? Did something happen? Yes. It's about Lawrence. He was able to escape from his room and is now standing outside my door. Okay, how did he manage that? Okay, that's strange. Then he was probably never locked up and was just pretending. Yeah, I mean, then he wasn't locked up. Because she can't get out of the place she was. I mean, why would the clown just leave him out and about? Like, he probably was never locked up to begin with. No idea. I can ask him how he got out. I mean, I would do it and be like, hey, tell me how you got out of there so I can get out. He says his door wasn't locked. What? He just couldn't get it open at first because it was old and rusty. Maybe this is really true. He's lying. Yes, maybe it's like a coincidence. Perhaps the kidnapper was careless. Girl, come on. There's no way. Why would the kidnapper leave the doors unlocked? Look, he's got to be lying. Like, that legit makes no sense. And what if he's telling the truth? Maybe we're accusing him wrongly. Wait. I don't think he's at my door anymore. No idea what he's doing. That's bizarre. Has he run away? Did he say where he was going? Assuming he didn't, but no. He hasn't run away, has he? You think he would say something to her if it was true. Wait, I just heard something. Or maybe he went to go get something to open her door. I don't know. He's back. Let me make a voice recording. It just all seems so sus. Okay, Magali is recording an audio message. I don't trust this. This seems really weird.
Oh my god, I thought you'd left. How are you going to open the door? Do you think you can open it with that? Okay.
Okay, so he did go and get something. He's going to try to open her door. Fuck, don't let him come in. Can you arm yourself somehow? Maybe he can get you out. Look, can you just arm yourself to be safe? There's literally nothing in there you could use. With what? Do you think he doesn't want to get me out? Is he just telling me that to calm me down? I think I'm having a panic attack. I don't know. This just seems really weird. Why was his door unlocked? I have to find something to defend myself with. I think I've got something. Like, just have it just in case. Okay, it looks like a piece of wood or something. What do you think? This could work better than nothing. I don't think he can do much. I don't think he can do much damage with this. Look, I mean, it's better than nothing. Just have it on you just in case. Doesn't sound very optimistic. Well, I mean, I don't know what you want from me. Unfortunately, there's not much more in here. I just have to try to hit him directly on the head. Although I also think this will be difficult. I'll have another look. Maybe I have overlooked something. Search for something sharp. Look for something you can hit him harder with. Find something you can use to reinforce the piece of wood. I mean, to reinforce it, you might need stuff to put it together. So I don't know if that would be something. I don't want her to stab him. Maybe look for something that you can hit him harder with. But it's like I said, just have it. You know, you don't have to hit him with it, but you can hit him with it if he comes at you. Sure, because I have so much choice in here. But let me have a quick look around. Give me a moment. Found something. I'll take a picture. Are those, like, nails or something? And duct tape? You're going to make a Lucille? Perfect. Wrap the tape around the handle of the piece of wood and drive the nails through the top of the wood. Great. Stick the nails to the wood with the tape. Shit, that doesn't get us anywhere. Wrap the tape around the handle of the piece of wood and drive the nails through the top of the wood. I don't know how she's going to drive the nails through there. Great. Stick the nails to the wood with the tape. Don't know how that's going to work either. I mean, maybe if you faced them up, but shit, that doesn't get us anywhere. Oh, God, I don't know which one to do. It's like I said, I don't know how she's going to push those through the wood. So maybe stick the nails to the wood with the tape. But I don't think that's going to work either. I mean, either way, it doesn't get us anywhere. Let's just go with the top one. I had something similar in mind. The only problem is that I have two left hands when it comes to this kind of thing. But I'll give it a go. Can only be a matter of hours. Oh, Merrick's calling.
Hey, just wanted to let you know we'll be there soon. Have you heard from Magali or Lawrence in the meantime? I really hope she's okay and that jerk is staying away from her. Oh wait, I have to go. Let me know if you have any news.
Oh, they definitely got an actor with Merrick. Crafts has never been my favorite subject. Okay, then write it in the... Okay, so Magali's free, but Lawrence is broken free. Magali's fine, but Lawrence is broken free. Lawrence is trying to get Magali's door open. Magali's extremely scared because Lawrence is at her door. Look, he's trying to get her door open. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. What? Do you know how he managed to free himself? He probably wasn't locked up at all and was just pretending. Well, that's what I said. She must be scared to death. He said that his door wasn't locked properly, and Magali is really scared. I mean, it is possible. Maybe it was. I don't know. This is not good news. He wants to hurt her. I'm almost certain of it. That asshole. We should never have trusted him. It's also possible that he really wants to free her. Hindsight is always 20/20. Sometimes you just make the wrong decisions in life. God, I don't know. I mean, it's also possible he's trying to free her. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, right. You are so gullible. Hey, that's just rude, okay? You're still cute, though. You believe everything, don't you? Sandro's already driving as fast as he can. Do you know if Magali has any way of defending herself? Not really. Yes, she is about to make a weapon out of a piece of wood and nails. She's found a piece of wood like this. Oh, can I send a picture? I mean, I could just say she's about to make a weapon out of a piece of wood and nails. How big is the piece of wood? Have you seen it? Is it enough to hurt him? I mean, you stick some nails in it, dude. It's going to hurt. Or is that just a square peg? It's relatively small, but if the nails are attached to it, it could hurt him. But he also has a crowbar with which he is trying to get the door open. Shit. We'll hurry. I'll let you know when we get there. All right, do that. Please be quick. Please make it there before the door gets open. All right, do that. Yeah, look, get back in touch with me. Stella, I don't want to talk to you, okay? Hey, are you noticing anything that you're annoying? Yes, I noticed that. Nobody writes in the group anymore because of Lawrence. A lot has happened. We really have a problem. If I told you everything, you would worry far too much. Look, a lot has happened. Like what? Short version, Lawrence has freed himself and is trying to break down Magali's door, and Sandro and Merrick are not there yet. God, she's probably going to go yap about it. Sorry, I don't have the words. Do I want to know how he managed to free himself? Or whether he was locked up at all? Can we believe anyone at the moment? No, so many strange things are happening. I don't know. We can trust each other. Remember that. I don't know. I mean, we can trust each other. I don't trust you, but yeah. We'll just go with that. I thought the same about Lawrence. But you can see where that has got us now. I have to think of Magali all the time. If I was stuck in a basement like this, I would have had a nervous breakdown by now. For the spiders alone, which are surely in there. Imagine a whole family of spiders with 20,000 children. OMG. I actually like spiders. Spiders also send shivers down my spine. I'm not afraid of spiders, but I don't exactly love them either. Look, I don't like them. They freak me out. They're awful. I don't know why they exist. I mean, I get why they exist, but I still don't like them. Those long legs and creepy eyes. I don't know what evolution was thinking. Was probably busy with something else. I want to be able to send her a spider picture so bad. And then, oops, a few legs and eyes too many. Anyway, let's change the subject. Bottom line is, nobody needs spiders. Yes, let's change the subject. Enough with the crawlies. That's for sure. I certainly don't. And then they make these disgusting spider webs. Yuck. Anyway, let's leave it at that before I throw up. Back to Magali. I really feel sorry for her. It's a miracle that she still writes to you at all. She really is a tough woman. I would probably have gone into shock long ago. Me too. I also think it's amazing how she's holding up. At the moment, you have no other choice. Look, I think it's amazing how she's holding up as well. Me too. I would have fallen over and played dead. Yeah, and then the spiders would crawl on you. And then I would have waited until a knight in golden armor freed me. Although the description doesn't quite fit Alessio. I could probably wait a long time. I guess I'll have to lower my standards. How about a soccer player in sweatpants instead of a knight? That would be more realistic. What do you actually like about him? Yes, except that he doesn't have time. Yes, that probably fits. I mean, it sounds like it fits him. I think it's cuter than some old armor anyway. You're bound to sweat in it. So you have the smell of sweat and iron in your nose the whole time. This conversation is pointless. Although Alessio's sweat smells like, I don't want... Oh, God, stop talking. Anyway, he should simply come after training. Soccer players are sexy, don't you think? Yes, I think so too. I can't stand soccer players at all. Depends on how well they play and how big their salary is. I mean, I've seen some good-looking soccer players, so I'll go with that. Especially if they're also professionals. Yeah, because you're after them for their money, right? Alessio should make an effort because he plays in some amateur club. Nobody knows it. He could apply for a job at Real Madrid, or where does Ronaldo... Ronald Inho? Ronald Inho? That's not Ronaldo. I mean, maybe does, I don't know, play again. He doesn't play soccer anymore. I have no idea. I don't know much about soccer. Do you mean Ronaldo? Yeah, see, that's why I thought Ronaldo. Because when she said that, I was like, Ronaldinho? I don't... Do you mean Ronaldo? Yes, I did write that, didn't I? Oh, you wrote Ronaldo in Ho. I think he played for Portugal the other day. I saw that. I mean, that's kind of what Ronaldo would be like if he was with you. Ronaldo in Ho. Oops, did I bring Ronaldo in Ho? Well, it's all the same anyway. By the way, he is really hot. Oh God, thank you, Marie. Asriel, are you there? Yes, thank God. Yes, did you find out anything about Chester? Hey, what's up? Have you arrived yet? Yeah, hey, what's up? Because, I mean, she's going to tell us what's up anyway. I have found something. We're going to have to hack it, aren't we? Unfortunately, not about Chester, but about Lawrence. And what will only confirm our suspicions. I'm all ears, and fire away, then please tell me what you know. Well, I read up on the Trinity Circus again. I noticed a few old posters about the Golden Boy. I know that won't mean anything to you at first, but I'll get to that in a moment. Is it because he's got blonde hair and everybody else has like dark hair? Golden Boy was a young clown, probably a child still. Do you think that was Lawrence? And what is it supposed to tell me? Okay, okay, I see. Do you think that was Lawrence? Wait, there's more. I'll send you one of the posters. Wait a moment. Okay, Trinity Circus presents Young Talent, Don't Miss It, Extravagant, Fantastic, Youngest Clown, Come One, Come All, Golden Boy. New show. Have you looked at it? I still don't understand anything. He doesn't look like Lauren's. We'll just say, oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I looked at it. I don't know who that's supposed to be. I know, I just had to dig deeper. So I called someone from the Trinity Circus and asked who the Golden Boy was. They said that these posters were really old. That he hasn't been in their circus for a long time. Then I asked if this young clown was Lauren's by any chance, and they confirmed it to me. Lauren's was the Golden Boy. Now it all makes sense. So have you understood the context? Remember, the email also contained a golden ticket. There is no coincidence, but the ticket was from a completely different circus, wasn't it? I don't think so either. I don't think that's connected. But okay, let's bring that up. The ticket was from the Zlato Circus, not the Trinity Circus. Does he work for Zlato? Or have ties? You're right, but maybe that's exactly why he chose it. I don't believe it was a coincidence. Is there any news from Sandro yet? Since he hasn't commented here in the group yet, he's probably still on his way. He hasn't arrived yet, but Lawrence is trying to break down Magalie's door right now. Right, the only thing I know is that Lawrence is trying to break down Magalie's door, not from Sandro, but from Magali. I was going to say McGonagall, apparently. He hasn't arrived yet, but Lawrence is trying to break down her door. That's not good at all. Do you know how much longer Sandro needs? They said they would be right there. That's at least something. Let's hurry and hope we don't arrive much later. Please write them what I have just told you. They should not go in there without this information. Okay, no problem. I don't think this info changes anything. Sure, I'll let Merrick know straight away. I mean, I don't know what this is going to do, but, you know, we'll let Merrick know. Merrick, the detective agency told me to write to you. There's news about Lauren. I have something to tell you. What's up? Did Lawrence get the door open? Or is there something else? The detectives have found out that Lawrence was the Golden Boy in the Trinity Circus. The detectives have discovered Lawrence on a poster. The detectives have found out something that could explain why the ticket in the mail was golden. Okay, let's go with the top one. So the detectives found out that Lawrence was the Golden Boy in Trinity Circus. What? What is a Golden Boy? And how did you find that out? I just told you. There was an old poster of him that Marie came across. Wait, let me send it to you. Okay, and what does the poster have to do with Lawrence? I don't quite understand. All you can see is a little clown and nothing more. Is there an explanation for this? Yes, she spoke to somebody from the circus on the phone, and it turned out to be Lawrence as a little boy. It's an old poster that shows Lawrence as a little boy. A contact at the circus has also confirmed this to her. I think he looks a lot like Lawrence. Yes, she spoke to somebody from the circus on the phone, and it turned out to be Lawrence as a little boy. Or it's an old poster that shows Lawrence as a little boy. Contact at the circus has also confirmed this. Let's go with that one, I guess. They're kind of the same thing, but... Okay, then the golden ticket makes a bit of sense. He also went to a clown school, as we found out earlier. Then he seems to have planned everything a long time ago. I cannot repeat this often enough. He's a rat. He'll pay for everything he did. I can also imagine that the connection with the email is just a coincidence. Let's see what the police have to say about all this. Look. Let's see what the police have to say about all this. Just get to Magali and they can handle it. Oh yeah, them. They should do their job properly. Do what they are supposed to do. I would sack them all. They've been no help at all. Simply useless. Yeah, but you can't do vigilante justice, dude, okay? The police have never been of any use. It's really tough how little help you're getting. Sometimes they are simply in the dark, but that's no reason to lose faith in our legal system. I mean, yeah. Not all cops are suck at their job. So, but it is tough how little help they're getting. Nice that you see it that way too. But let's change the subject. I'm tired of talking about it. Well, let's talk about me and you. How about that one? It just makes me mad. Has Magali contacted you again? She wanted to build a weapon. Did that work? I can't tell you. Magali didn't get in touch yet. I don't know if she managed to build the weapon. Like, she hasn't gotten in touch yet. Then please write to her again and ask her. It doesn't hurt to ask once more. Contact her, please, and keep me posted. Okay, I'll ask her. Okay, thumbs up. Like, I'll ask her. Okay, did it work with the nails? Did Lawrence get the door open? Everything okay at your end? More or less. By the way, I finished building the weapon. It doesn't look too bad. Wait, I'll send you a quick video. Okay.
Check this out. This could work. If he attacks me, I'll hit him over the head with this.
Okay. What do you think? I think it's better than nothing. That turned out really well. You can definitely hurt him with that. Do you think you could really use this against Lawrence? I don't know if I want to say that, though. Oh, God, I don't know. Look, I mean, you could definitely hurt him. I think so, too. I just don't know if I can do it when the time comes. But what should I do if he really attacks me? Then I have no choice but to hit. Well, exactly. That's why I would have it just in case. If he gets you out of there and you guys escape, you don't have to use it. But you'll have it if he chooses to attack you. Oh boy. You must defend yourself if he attacks you. I don't know if I could do it. Wait and see. Maybe he won't do anything. Look, you must defend yourself if he attacks you. But I would still kind of wait. I hope I can do that. I can't say how I would react in an emergency situation. It's awful just thinking about it. Do I have to kill someone to survive? An emergency, you'll have to. No, if you hurt him, that's enough. I would wait and see what happens first. I think it's enough if you have a weapon as a deterrent. I mean, maybe, but he's got a crowbar, so... I mean, an emergency situation, you probably should be willing to do whatever you have to survive. But, let's wait and see what happens first. Yes, maybe you're right. But what do I do with my stupid piece of wood if he has a knife? Or imagine he opens a door and just stands in front of me dressed as a clown. I better stop imagining things. I just got goosebumps all over my body. Wait, the door. What about the door? Did he get it open? Magali, please tell me what's going on. Did he get it open? Magali's recording an audio message. Okay.
There was a really loud bang. I thought Lawrence had managed to break down the door. It's probably just a matter of time. How much longer is Sandro going to take? Oh no, I only got 2% battery left.
Be ready. Oh no, your battery too. Turn off your cell phone. Look, just be ready. I will. I want to get out of here. Despite power saving mode, my battery's about to die. I hope it will hold a little longer. Wait, there's more noise. The door is opening. Oh, fuck. Attack him. Talk to him calmly and hide your weapon. That's what I would do. Magali? He wants me to come with him. He wants to find a way out of here together. Should I go with him? No, don't do that. Yes, of course, make sure you get out of there. Magali, that's for you to decide. I don't know. I mean, she's got her weapon. And she needs to get out of there, but I don't know if it's a good idea to go with him. Maybe I should just let her decide. I don't know. No, don't do that. Yes, of course, make sure you get out of there. Magali, that's for you to decide. I really don't know. Look, let's just send her. She's got a weapon. She's going to be okay, because I think we could have actually kept her from making a weapon. Maybe, I'm not sure. If you pick different choices than I did, let me know in the comments down below. But I'm going to say, look, go out that door. You might as well just go out it and try to get out of there. Okay. We're going to see what happens. And she's offline. Magali? I think her battery just died. Okay, Finn's messaging us. Asriel. Mayday, Mayday, is anyone at home? Nobody is answering. Finn, what's going on? This is a bad time. What do you mean? Look, what's going on? I'm wondering the same thing. None of you give any more signs of life. The group chat is empty. I'm glad you answered. Is there news? Are the others there yet? How is Magali? Unfortunately, they are still not there. Unfortunately, I don't know how she is. Far too much has happened. Look, they're not there yet. How slow are they? Are they walking there? They better hurry. And have you heard of Magali? Have you heard of Magali? It should be, have you heard from Magali? Because I've heard of her. Okay, Lawrence broke down her cellar door and then she was suddenly offline. Excuse me? And why don't you tell anyone? The others must know that. I was just about to write to them. I was just about to, but then you interrupted me. I'll tell them now. Look, I was about to, and you interrupted me. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. You should be sorry. But come on, get it done. How did he get out of his room in the first place? His room was not properly locked. See, want me to go tell everybody, and then you ask me more questions. What? Do you think he'll hurt her? I don't want to imagine. Okay, I think I'm hyperventilating. Help. Okay, premium chat option. Finn, you need to calm down. Finn, you're exaggerating. Finn, don't worry. It's just a game. What do you mean, just a game? Now I don't understand anything anymore. You're a character in a reality game. What am I? Nothing, all good. You are not real. You mean I don't exist? It's impossible. You've already seen me. Uh-oh. And I was real then. OMG, if that's really true, then I have to get out of here. Oh my gosh. Oh, Marvin! Author's chat. Hey. Have you lost your mind? Maybe. One or two of your answers were debatable already, but now you've completely lost it. I have to agree with Marvin for once. What have I done? I just wanted to see what would happen. Sorry, that was my mistake. Look, I just wanted to see what happened. You gave me the star. Not my fault. And if you're given a gun, see what happens when you shoot someone? Tell me, are you completely stupid? That's just rude. And don't pretend to be ignorant, because that doesn't protect you from punishment. Has she destroyed everything now? No, fortunately not. I stopped it in time and passed it on directly to Danielle. What am I supposed to have destroyed? I didn't want to cause you any trouble. Calm down, everything seems to be okay. Who's Danielle? Our programmer. Yes, Janine, but that has nothing to do with Azrael. Don't you realize what you've almost done? I think Azrael really didn't get it. Okay, let's explain it again. You just encouraged Finn to destroy the game from the inside. He's not normally programmed to think that way, to prevent exactly that from happening. Oh, okay, I see. Now I realize what I've done wrong. I don't get it. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, I get it. But not my fault you put a star. Unfortunately, it's too late now. If you inject such information into his source code, he becomes a virus for the system, so to speak, and it changes it. It's like telling an AI that it's not human, even though it always thought it was. Oh, okay, and what do we do now? How do you fix the problem? Look, what do we do now? Everything has already happened. Danielle has now deleted Finn from this game for good. Oh, what did he do? As I have already said, Finn no longer exists in this game. You can't do that, Marvin. I loved Finn. Oh no, I thought he was great too. I think that's good. He was annoying. Then just put in another character instead of Finn. Look, I do think Finn's great, but I need to know what happens if I say put in a different character. You see, Azrael doesn't care at all. So, Janine, you gotta thank her. Oh boy. Great, thanks. I already miss Finn. He was the best. Oh, I think they fixed it. What was that? Is the clown in the author's chat? What is happening? Is the clown in the author's chat? No, that's impossible. Ben has joined the group. You can't get rid of me that easily. Huh? How is that possible? You should have been deleted long ago. That's what you think. I was hiding. Cool, Finn is back. Not again. I'm laughing my ass off. Cool, Finn's back. You must have missed me already. I'm also glad you're still here. I'm sure you all know what that means. No, right? I have to get Daniel here in the group to delete him. Go for it. Marvin, is there no other option? Exactly. There must be something else you can do. Just delete him. What possibility is there? Yeah, there's got to be something else you can do. Yes, do something. I honestly can't tell you. These are actual topics for a programmer. Then let's bring Daniel into the group for a moment. If that helps you do it, he won't be able to tell you anything else. That's a good idea. I agree. Okay, wait a minute. I'll add him now. Okay, Daniel has been added to the group. Daniel, we need your help again. Hey everyone, sure, what's it about? Okay, so let's check out Daniel. Computer scientists don't chop onions, they hack them. Oh, nice looking. I told you to delete Finn and restore the previous game state. Exactly, I've already done that. Unfortunately, something went wrong because Finn is in the group. Excuse me, what? This is technically not possible. We were thinking the same thing, but it is true. Surprise, apparently it is possible after all. I mean, but it's true. And who are you? How do you not know who I am? This is our player, the reason why we have this problem in the first place. Hey, you put a star in there. Not my fault. Great, so she's also in this group. I've written to her to clarify what this is about. Makes sense. And you need my help with Finn now? No, they are lying. I am not a problem. I am the solution. I've really seen a lot in my time at reality games, but something like this is new even to me. I actually deleted everything that I had to do with Finn, or that had to do with Finn. Apparently not. You must have forgotten something, then look again carefully. Okay, but how do you explain that? A part of the system must have copied itself and saved itself on another server. Otherwise, I can't think of a solution. And what do we do now? Can we fix the problem without deleting Finn completely? There might be one possibility. What is that? I could delete your memory on the other server so that you were back to the state before the last chat. So nothing would change for you except that you would no longer know what happened in the chat. Oh dear, now I'm talking to a computer program. That sounds good. Finn, don't you think? I also like the idea, yes, please, then Finn can stay. That can't go well. Look, yes, then Finn can stay. So do we have a plan? I don't think I have a better choice, do I? Correct. Okay, let's do it. But wait a minute. Will that hurt? Finn, you're a program, so no, it won't hurt. I still think that's crazy, but never mind. Okay, I'll get started now. Don't worry, Finn, everything will be fine. You won't know anything about it in a moment. Don't be such a jerk. Like, everything's gonna be fine. Oh, man. But thank you for not wanting to delete me anymore. By the way, it was a pleasure to meet you. Can you make me look a bit more muscular? You're good the way you are, Finn. If you think so. Now I'm going to clear your memory. Then I can kick you both out again, can't I? Yes, sure. Okay, and thanks for your effort. Always there for you. Okay, Finn has been removed from the group. Daniel has been removed from the group. So that leaves only 3. And what happens now? Do I have to do anything now? I'm glad that everything is settled again. You were lucky again. So... Daniel should be finished soon. Then Finn and you will start the chat again from the beginning. But don't mess it up this time. And have fun. Yes, that too, but not too much. Okay, Earth to Azrael. Mayday, mayday, is anyone at home? I can't reach anyone. Finn, what's going on? This is not a good time. What do you mean? Look, what's going on? We literally do have to have the conversation again. I'm wondering the same thing right now. None of you give any more signs of life. The group chat is empty. Why didn't Finn just talk in the group? I'm glad you answered. Is there any news? Are they there yet? How's Magali? They're still not there yet. I don't know how she is. Far too much has happened. Look, they're still not there yet. This is literally the same conversation. I can't believe how slow they are. Has Sandro borrowed the tricycle from his sister and Merrick is sitting on the carrier? They should just drive faster. And have you heard from Magali? Lawrence broke down her cellar door and then she was suddenly offline. What the fuck? And why don't you tell anyone? The others must know. Look, I wanted to, but then you interrupted me. I'm just going to stick to the same thing I was saying. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Then go, go, go. You shouldn't put this off. But how did he get out of his room in the first place? His room was not properly locked. What? Do you think he'll hurt her? I don't want to imagine it. Okay, I think I'm hyperventilating. Help. Okay, Finn, you need to calm down. Finn, you're exaggerating. Finn, everything will be fine. This was where the pre-group chat option was. Look. Everything's going to be fine. Easy for you to say. I think I need a moment to myself. In the meantime, you can write to Sandro or Merrick. Well, it'll be probably Merrick because Sandra's still driving. Okay, Lauren's just messaged in the group. Guys, I was able to free Magali. Oh, how so? I found a crowbar and used it to break down the door. Was it that easy? No, that was really hard. I'm soaking wet with sweat. Is Magali all right? Why doesn't Magali answer me anymore? Is Magali with you now? Well, we know that her battery was about dead, so let's ask if she's all right. She's fine. She can no longer text because her battery is flat. She looks a little worn out. And the wound on her head definitely needs to be seen by a doctor. What? Then have her leave us a voice message to let us know she's okay. Wound on her head? When did she get hit in the head? Do I not remember that one? Yes, would you please do that, Lawrence? You guys really trust me, huh? We just want to be on the safe side. Truth is good. Control is better. It's a legitimate question. If she's fine, just make us a voice memo. Yes, chill out. I'll do it. Okay, Lawrence is recording an audio message.
Hi guys, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm just really glad to finally be out of there.
I'm glad you're okay, sweetie. Satisfied? Well, he could have made her say it too, so I don't know. I can't believe you think I would do something to her. Nobody said that. What is the plan now? You should hide somewhere. You must find your way out of the cellar. I have no idea. Look, you got to find your way out of there. Absolutely. We definitely want to get out. But please be careful. As simple as that was, it could also be a trap. Yes, it's funny that your room wasn't locked and then you find a crowbar. You were all well informed. But I know what you mean. This is quite strange. I didn't know about this. You also have to look for Julina. Is there anyone else you can free? Then get out of there. Like, is there anybody else that you can free? Like, is Julina there or any other person? That's what we're trying to find out. Hopefully Julina is here. I hope so too. Unfortunately, there was no sign of her in the rooms we were just in. But that can't be. Magali heard her earlier. Yes, I know. That's why we take a close look at everything. Okay, maybe there's a hidden space. You have to find her. What do we do if she's not down there? I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a hidden spot. Do you mean that the clown has built a secret room in the cellar? I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. That sounds logical to me. You need to look for a bookshelf. A bookshelf? Secret rooms are often hidden behind them. To open the secret door, simply pull on the book that is least covered in dust. Then we're not in a fucking basement. We're in a fucking basement, not a library. Just an idea. Yes, but a stupid one. Okay, I like the idea. Sorry, but the idea really wasn't very good. I would just check everything. You must not miss anything. We do that anyway. We will search everything thoroughly. Wait a minute. I just heard something. What? What did you hear? Is it Julina? Is it another trapped person? Oh, what did you hear? IDK. Kind of sound like someone was coming. The clown? You must remain calm. There's someone there. We have to hide. Okay, quick. Where do you want to hide? Run. Look, whatever you do, do it quick. Yes, we quickly entered a small room. We have hidden behind a pile of junk. Can't they find you there? Sure, but not straight away. I mean, put your freaking phone away. They can probably see the light from it. Oh, fuck. I hear them. What has happened? Please write something. Someone just walked past our room. It's definitely the kidnapper. What makes you think so? I already thought so. Fuck. And now? Look, what makes you think it was the kidnapper? Wait, I'll make you a quick voice memo. Okay, so Lawrence is recording. I mean, I'm pretty sure if it was Sandro and Merrick, they would have told us they just got there, but you never know.
Listen carefully. Can you hear that? Oh crap, what do we do now?
Oh, it's the clown. Oh, God. You need to get out of there as quickly as possible. And what about Julina? Yes, get out of there as fast as you can. And what if they grab her then? Like, what about Julina? There are only a few rooms left on the way to the exit. We will check them quickly. The person's heading straight for the rooms we were trapped in. Hurry up before they realize you're gone. Okay, so we're getting a call from Sandro.
Hey, we just arrived and are going in now. Eric told me what was written in the group chat. Oh man, I hope we'll find Julina and that Magali is okay. I'll get back to you in a minute. Thank you and bye for now.
Okay, so we can message Sandro. Please take care of yourselves. Get ready. The clown is in the cellar too. It sounds like a trap to me. Look, the clown's in the cellar, so be careful. I know. But if he gets too close, he'll feel Merrick's surprise. So see you soon. Okay, Lawrence says received a new voice message.
Shit, he's looking for us. I'm so scared. I hope he doesn't find us.
God, that was kind of a weird sound. It wasn't even a laugh. It was like chanting sounding. Okay, try to be quiet. I hope so too, Magali. We didn't intend to make any noise. I'm already shitting my pants from listening. Wait until the coast is clear and then get out. Stay in your hiding place until you can be absolutely sure it's safe. Yes, stay calm and wait. There's nothing else you can do right now. Look, stay in your hiding place until you're absolutely sure it's safe. Sure, we would have done that anyway. I hate it down here. I will never go into a cellar again. Is that you, Lawrence? Or is that Magali writing? No, it's me. Okay, then I wonder how you want to do that. You live in a basement. Stop it, Alessio. Ha. That doesn't really matter now, does it? Look, it's no time for jokes. I also find it inappropriate. Also, it is an apartment and not a cellar compartment. If you think so. Don't let yourself be provoked, Lawrence. The important thing now is to stay calm. Okay, Lawrence is recording another audio message.
He's still running around.
He sounds like he's demonically possessed. What kind of freak is this? When I hear his voice, I get goosebumps. OMG. Like, what kind of freak is this? He sounds freaking possessed. That's him. I recognize his voice. I hope he doesn't find you. Oh, fuck. What was that? That was a clown that appeared on my cell phone. Have you all seen it? He keeps popping up. I cringe every time he pops up. Like, he keeps showing up, okay? What the fuck? Magali, Lawrence, are you alright? Hopefully he didn't really find them. I hope so too. Please get in touch. There's no answer. Maybe Lawrence's battery is flat too. Shit, I think the clown has them. What are we going to do now? Look, what are we going to do now? He certainly has them in his power. Please, let's stay positive. He's disrupted our connection before. They'll be in touch soon. At least I hope so. I'm crying, no kidding. Okay, Vicky. Where are Sandro and Merrick? Have you heard from them? There's something wrong. I'm going there myself. Sandro and Merrick are already there. No, stay away from there. They have already arrived. They just got there. Look, they're already there. What's taking them so long? They should be down there by now. I don't understand any of this. They may already be dead. I thought you wanted to be positive. I know I just tried to reassure the others, but let's be honest. It's not looking good. I feel really sick at that thought. Okay, calm down, Vicky. Then get them out. They'll get them out of there in a minute. Take a deep breath, Vicky. I'm sure they're fine. Please don't make us think about that. Look, just take a deep breath. They're going to be fine. I don't want to sound pessimistic, but they might not even be in the building. We all hope they are, but we have no certainty. And what do we do if this worst case scenario occurs? Search again to see where they might be? Honestly, if they're not there, they're screwed. And if Julina is not in any of the rooms, she's probably already dead. That sounds so bad, but you could be right. We must continue to believe that everything will be fine. Stop saying things like that. Look, we have to stay positive. Because if we don't, we're going to lose hope, and then, we're not going to get anywhere. I know it sounds harsh, but we have to face reality. Not every story has a happy ending. And the heroes don't always win. Even if we usually hope so. In most stories, the heroes win, and that's how it will be here too. I think we're dealing with something really evil, but the story's not over yet, so wait and see. Sorry, that might have sounded like I had no hope at all. Of course, I hope that all will be well in the end, and that we will get them back unharmed. But thinking positively is really difficult in the current situation. Please don't take offense. All good, I get it. I'm not angry, but I still don't like what you wrote. Let's change the subject, please. Look, it's all good, I get it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, Lawrence is messaging in the group. That was close, but we're fine. Thank God. What has happened? He suddenly stood behind us in the room. No idea how he got there. He probably snuck in when you didn't have your eyes on the door. No, that cannot be. I stared at that door the whole time and nobody came in. That's not even possible, so a ghost clown after all. Then maybe there's a secret passage after all, like Finn said earlier. Was there a bookshelf behind you? Once again, for the record, Finn, there are no bookshelves here. It doesn't matter how. How did you escape? We just started running. As fast as we could. And that worked. Didn't he run after you? And where is he now? Like, didn't he run after you? Yes, I think so. But somehow we managed to lose him. But we don't have time to explain everything here. We've just arrived at the door leading out of the cellar. But unfortunately, it's locked with a padlock. What should we do now? Okay, break the lock with your crowbar. Have a look around. Maybe there's a key somewhere. See if you can find something small that you can use to pick lock. You still got the crowbar. Break it with it. Unfortunately, I lost that when I ran away. Oh, you big idiot. I mean, if it was a ghost, the iron might work to keep it back. But it's a combination lock. Maybe we'll be able to open it. Wait, I'll take a picture of it for you. Oh God, how the hell am I supposed to guess this? Oh my God. Any ideas? Try 000. If that doesn't work, try 001. No, sorry. Finding the right combination is simply impossible. Like, unless you have clues for something. I mean, come on. I would just try it. We've got nothing to lose. Will do. Shit, I can hear that laughter again. Oh no, how close is he? Is he getting closer? You have to hide again. Although he'll probably just find you, but where? There's nothing here. And when we run back to the rooms, we run straight into his arms. Stay where you are. We're almost at the cellar. Really? Finally. That took ages. Finally some good news. Now it just has to be the right cellar. Look, finally some good news. I know. You must be there before the clown. Yes, but try a few combinations in the meantime. Yes, I'll try as many as I can. Try 666. This is a clown, not the devil. I mean, he kind of teleports, so I'll try it anyway. Good. How long will it take you to get to the cellar? Is there a number associated with clowns? Keep trying. I believe in you. Yeah. I don't think so, but is there a number associated with clowns? I have no idea. I don't know that either. Okay, Finn's messaging us. Hey. Have you thought about how we can help them? We can't leave them hanging. How do you want to help them? I agree with you, but we can't do anything. I mean, how do you want to help them? We have no clues for what the numbers are. How about we search the internet for such combination locks? Well, that's not going to work. Maybe we're lucky and there are some standard combinations. Let me Google that for a moment. I mean, somebody's going to pick something that they're going to remember. You're not going to find anything, Finn. What should I enter? Search for standard combination locks for combination locks. Search for the name of the combination lock. How to pick combination locks. Ooh, that might be a good one, but I don't think you can pick. I don't know. Search. Search for standard combinations for combination locks. That I don't think that's going to be helpful. Search for the name of the combination lock. What is that going to do? How to pick combination locks. You know what? Let's go with that. I don't know what the other two are going to do. Okay, good idea. I'll do it. Because honestly, I have no clue. Usually they give us some kind of, code that we have to figure out. No, I don't want to buy locks. I'll probably get permanent ads for locks on Insta and Facebook now. Just a sec. What did you type in? I've just found a forum that deals with locks. Okay, that's good. What does it say? Let me guess, it's a dead end. What does it say? There's so many posts, this will take a moment. Although, that could help us. Oh, we got a video.
Hello and welcome to Handicrafts with Jurgen. Today we're talking about padlocks. Everyone knows them: big, small, open, closed. And as long as you have the key, everything is fine. But what do you do if you ever lose the key? That's where I'll show you a really simple trick. You take an ordinary paperclip and bend it apart. It only takes a moment and it's really not hard at all. Then you carefully take your sturdy lock and simply insert it into the cylinder. You then gently turn it once or twice, ensuring it engages properly. How do they manage to articulate it so delicately and politely? In reality, it almost always functions perfectly, but at this precise moment in time, it seems to be encountering an unexpected issue. Well, to be completely honest and straightforward, the absolute best and most effective course of action, the most sensible preventative measure one can take, is to ensure that you never misplace or lose your key in the very first instance. That's it now. All right.
For God's sakes, it doesn't help us at all. And it's not even the right kind of lock, you idiot. It's a combination lock. What is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to help us? This is useless. Why? Maybe that will help. Dude, locks like that usually don't have keys. There are tips for opening locks on the page. And this is a tip. Just open it. Oh, God. I'll send this to the group, or what do you think? No way. Good idea. Do that directly. I don't think this will help us. We'll see. Ben, send me the IP address of the website. I want to see if I can find something better myself. I feel like that's going to take forever. How am I supposed to do that? Wait, I'll send you something. Okay, I'll give it a try. Dude, the clown's going to be there by the time we get through all this. And by the time I hack the minigames. I think I found it. (184-153-195-137). Perfect. I'll check that with my program now. Thank you. Sweet. I'll let you know when I have something. Okay. All right, so let's get this to Kira. Kira, I have a website for you with the following IP address: 184-153-195-137. Kira, search the website with the IP 184-153-195-137. Kira, I need you to search a website for me. The IP is 184-153-195-137. I mean, it's the same thing. Let's go with that one. What exactly should I search for? Search for standard combinations for combination locks. Search for Albus. Search for ways to pick locks. What's Albus? What's Albus? Okay, now I need to search that because I don't know what that is. Okay, so I searched Abbas really quick and nothing was coming up except for about breast ultrasounds. So I don't think that's helpful. Search for ways to pick a lock. That's not going to get us what we need because that's what Finn got us. Because it's not saying how to pick a combination lock. So I guess we should just search for standard combinations for combination locks because that's the only way I can think of. Because if we search for ways to pick a lock, it's going to be just a regular lock. And once again, I don't know what an Abbas is. A bus. Like I told you, when I searched that, I got breast examinations. So we're going to do, I guess, search for standard combinations for combination locks. I have a file. The file is encrypted and cannot be opened by me. Okay, so file has been recognized by John the Ripper. So, I mean, hopefully that's what we need. I don't know. It seems a little confusing. So this must be the last mini game because there's only 4 of these to go. But we are going to go and end it right there, everybody. This has been a really long episode. Because everything was picking up. We were getting a lot of information. Lawrence came back. Him and Magley are out. We're just going to have to wait and see if we can get this lock open. Hopefully we can do so. I don't know if it depends on what you pick there, if you get the same thing. I don't know, but I just felt like doing the lock pick thing wasn't going to be helpful at all. So, leave me a comment down below, maybe if you pick something different or, what you're going to get from it. And, we're going to see what happens. And I'm assuming is going to be the final part because this looks like the last bit of mini game since there's only 4. But please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.